I'll hold down the fort. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's up, Dark Side? How's it going? Who else we got in the house? Ooh, 6 people. Hey, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Oh, I hear someone coming. Yeah, dude, Trav, the stickets made it here. I'm gonna make a post later on today. I just got them all cut up finally. Dude, I really appreciate it. They are fire for sure. I think you did a really fantastic job. Yo, can you do holographic stickers by chance? I don't know how that would work. I'm not sure about printing technology. Hey, what's up, Lobo? Oh, so it comes on a roll? Is it like just holographic paper and then you print on top? Always wondered how that worked. Haha! I know. I know. That's funny too, because when I went to the 10 off in Indianapolis, I actually met the actor who played Eddie Munster, and I wanted to go up to him real bad and thank him for being the reason why I was bullied. I got called Eddie Munster like almost my whole life. I'm bringing printing now using that now for my hat stickers, so they stick better, hopefully. Oh, that's cool. Is Rick taking the day off? No, he's trying to make his computer work. I think he might have gotten it now.
Oh my god.
Wow, welcome to the program. Just
Oh my
kidding.
god, dude. That was like so the worst update set ever. Like everything wanted to update.
I don't know. I got lucky because I worked on some graphics today, so a lot of it updated. But I restarted it again just to be sure, and sure enough, there was a voice mod update. So there's that.
Yeah. I would have skipped it, but I was just hurrying up and clicking and I clicked before I realized it was telling me that hey, voice mod's gonna update. And I'm like, oh
They must be trying to push out something, or maybe that update last week had some bugs that they had to iron out, so they pushed out another update.
I don't
Trying to
know.
get
I
it
haven't done
figured
an
out.
update in a minute, so
Oh, I did one last week, and apparently that wasn't enough for them.
I don't like changes. I'm like, I mean, it works, leave it alone. When you come out with some new cool features, then let's talk.
I don't think it's as bad if you're like doing the updates as they come, but if you like don't update for a long time, like between the time of your last update that you did install to the update you have to install now, the changes are so drastic that like something major will happen. Hmm.
Yes.
Who was that? Jimenez?
No. I believe it's Ayana. Did she leave? No, she's here.
Oh,
Where's
she
her
might have ran to the
vehicle?
car. I don't know.
Her vehicle seems to be gone. Oh, did her dad come get it? That sort of thing keeps happening. Oh,
Yeah.
anyways, what's new in the world of window tinting?
Uh, Film handlers are going to be in soon. Um, Computer Cut is still Fire software, and those of you who don't have Computer Cut need to hop on it because our prices are the lowest. Um, I don't know. Hey, Roberto, what's up, man? No problem. Anytime. Glad to be of service.
Um, yes, we like to give away the free stuff. Some days. Other days not so much. And has
No, and
anybody ever had their insurance company just up and take $10,000 out of their bank account? Because apparently that's a thing. I'm still a
no,
little bit irritated about that. Although I got it fixed, but it screwed everything up.
that sucks.
It did. I mean, it's
You
bad
know,
enough I pay for the expensive insurance, but then they want to go pull a stunt like that. Huh.
and sometimes being compliant is just expensive.
Yeah, I think insurance is a scam. But if you don't have it, that's when really expensive shit goes wrong.
Yeah.
I almost took the day off, Joe. I was uh I was kind of with yesterday's little stunt the insurance company played. It kind of messed me up. I'm leaving out Friday morning for Utah, and there's just so many little things to button up and get ready. So today, normally on Tuesday, I try not to work on stuff because, if things don't go right and it takes you away, then it's really hard to get back to the back to the show. So I try not to. But this week, I don't really didn't really have a choice, or things were just not going to get done. And my Jeep's facing the wrong direction. Oh wait, I might be able to show you guys. I changed my headlights, which probably doesn't mean a lot to many, but I think it's cool as shit. Oh, yep, here it is. I didn't take any before pictures. I wonder if I got any before pictures. I mean, I'm sure I do. I just got to get a picture of the front of the Jeep. That is all. Okay, this is close enough. All right, so this is what my old headlight looked like. Well, that's kind of a goofy picture, isn't it? Let me see. Is there a better picture here? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Sure there is. We might just have to say screw it and give up. Because I'm taking too long to find something that doesn't have any relevance on what we should be talking about. What's funny is I know I got tons of pictures of the front of my Jeep. Hmm. Maybe is that one? No, you can't
Kind of.
tell. Yeah, kind of. And this is back when I painted it. Oh, it didn't even have the grill on it. Never mind. We'll go back the other way. Well, anyway, hey, it hates me. Still hates me. There we go. There's the new headlights. Got halos, low beams, high beams, all the beams. Believe it or not, I had to use motorcycle headlights because, yeah. But it looks much more like legitimate. It's still not perfect. I mean, what did it take me like an hour to get them put in? And that was just fabricating bracketry, actually cutting stuff out of the way and screwing them to the grill. But they seem pretty legit. So I'm happy about that. My old headlights, one of them was still, I don't know, it wasn't half full of water anymore, but it still had water in it. And I was afraid I'd get out to Utah and end up trying to drive at night and I just wouldn't have any light and that wouldn't be good. So now I got these in, they're all adjusted. We're ready to rock. Oh, that reminds me, looking at this picture, I need to latch my hood because sometimes I forget that. But yeah, so that was my exciting morning. That should have been yesterday, but yesterday was all in my head because somebody took all the monies. Yeah. What else? Oh, did I tell you guys? I still have the best film on the planet. I do. If you don't believe me, just ask somebody who's used it or is using it. It's amazing. What's funny is how many people finally, they're like, "Oh, I'll give it a try," and they order a roll, and then they're kicking themselves for paying more for something that, I don't want to say isn't as good. There's a lot of good films out there, but I'm pretty sure mine's better. It just is. Helios is the shit.
It's pretty awesome. Our customers
It,
always come back.
yeah, and I can't name any names, but So I got one customer, he's a pretty good customer of mine, and he left to go to a bigger brand. Um, and he still messages me and says, I don't know why I switched, but man, the money I spent to buy in and get all their stuff and marketing and everything, I just feel obligated now. And it's not the same. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's true. It kind of sucks when somebody dazzles you and makes you think that they've got the best stuff on the planet, and then make you spend a ton of money to get in, and then you kind of feel roped in because everything is brand. I mean, actually, that's smart marketing because he's not happy with his Switch. He rather use Helios, but he's got all this other company's branding all over the place, and it really makes the shop look nice, and he feels obligated. The thing is, a lot of people are like, "Well, how come you don't supply branding?" Well, that costs a lot of money to do, and remember, guys, I came from where you're at. I was just a window tinner, and all of a sudden figured out a way to get bigger, and instead of being a rich guy, um, I just kept dumping it back into the company, and I became a distributor, and I still have to do that, and it's the struggle is real, and I just don't have 30, $40,000 to create marketing material. I mean, we have a heat box, and we tried to display things. Displays are just ugh, they suck. And I mean, we've got trifolds ish. Alex is working really hard at it, trying to.
Yeah,
But
you guys.
we got decent warranty cards. We can do some really nice banners. We actually have a pretty nice banner, but
I, I do got one down finally complete. I just finished that like an hour ago.
which
And
means you got
then,
a good template now that you can work off of.
yup, I think it looks sick. If, I can, if my
Well,
computer
yeah.
can.
So I mean, we don't twist your arm and make you spend $2,500 just to get in the door without getting any film, and then make you buy a bunch of film and then brand your showroom. But what we do give you is the film that you pay for that you'll fall in love with. It's just that simple. And our ceramic line is currently going through some changes. We've noticed the labels had changed a little bit, and I talked, and they're like, "Yeah, we're making some modifications based on feedback." And I love that because I tell them something that I wish would change just a little bit, and then they start making the change. And so that's super cool. So by winter, everything should be changed over. We've got a couple of shades so far that's the new stuff. And oh, Alex is going to show off his stuff.
Yep. Well, let me put it in preview mode. That'll make things easier. Yep. Yep. And I got all the gutter lines figured out, so where it's gonna fold, and there's a bleed and some margins on there. Oh wait.
Making more adjustments.
Let's just
There.
make sure. Yep, here's the gutter right here. Maybe if I just like
Some of
make
us
a
don't know what a gutter is.
the gutter is so like everything's not perfect, right? Like so you got your printer, but then you got the trifold folding machine, and the folding machine is going to fold somewhere in between here. Like you would always hope that it's in the middle, but sometimes it's not. It's just the way machines work. There's like got to be a margin of error. So you keep things out of the gutter because the gutter, it's going to mainly fold like right in the middle. But if it's ever so awfully or ever so off, you'll you'll be okay because you have like this much play in the gutter.
Roberto, we do accept PayPal. Right on the website, we accept PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, Firstborn, Third Arm. We take all forms of payment. We don't do CODs and we don't do checks. Shoot, that reminds me. So many things to remember, but it's okay.
And look, we got some of
That
this
looks
going on.
that looks like a website. And that's a good looking website too.
Look, and then we got updated charts. And then I might have to add something for Supernova. I think I'm going to have to add another bar for IR.
Yeah,
I
that
think that
was
would be nice.
that was a little bit of miscommunication when this was first made. I'm like, oh, IR rejection should be on there, but sometimes I
User
say
is
what I would
nice.
like and I don't get it.
We have it on here though. Look at that. How
Yeah,
many of you guys know that we carry flat glass film under the Helios brand?
and we
Look
got
at that.
pushed into that by our customers.
If you're not sure of the benefits, you can just go down here and read the benefits. Or if you're trying to convince your customer, just have them read it themselves.
Yeah,
And look, if you guys are not on the dealer locator and you guys carry Helios film, reach out.
you,
We'll put you on
you should
here.
let us know because we will certainly put you on the dealer locator.
And if this works out, maybe Rook will pay the $30 licensing fee so we can customize the colors on this thing.
I didn't even know about a $30 licensing fee.
I didn't
But
want to
yeah,
bring it
we're
up to you until I was for sure set on that it works and it's not giving
yeah,
us
and
issues.
then you
Because
tell the
it's
whole world that if it works out, maybe Rick will cough up the money.
look, maybe if you guys bought more film, maybe we'll be able
Yeah,
to afford this thing.
yeah, put it on them.
It's
I'm
not it's
telling
not
you
for
guys,
us, it's for you guys.
the bottom line is if you're using a film that you're happy with, but you don't really get a whole lot extra from who you're buying from, you should try Helios. Because I can give you a film that you're going to be happy with and not give you a whole lot extra. Although I can certainly give you a whole lot extra.
Ooh, T-Town said checks in the mail. We'll be waiting for that order.
Yep. I don't believe him. Proof's in the pudding, T Town.
I think he's auto gone.
No, he's he's like a bodybuilder, always flexing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But one day he will try Helios and he'll be like, oh my God. It's just like people that never had I've been tinting for 25 years. I've never needed a film handler. And then all of a sudden they get this giant ass job and they're like, maybe I should buy a film handler. And then they're like, oh my God, I should have bought this 20 years ago. Yep, that's Helios.
And then you got the people that are like, damn, I want it now. And then they can't get it because there aren't any.
Yep. There's a reason they can't keep up with the supply. And I'm telling you, if you know anything about anything, you know that when something's hard to come by, probably
You,
because
speaking of
it's
embroidery, I saw something really freaking impressive. And it was like somebody did stop motion animation, but they did every frame in embroidery. So they literally embroidered every single like square of the place and the characters, and then like little by little moved it over and embroidered it. and they did like basically like a entire flip book animation of embroidery.
My God, you think stop motion takes a long time to put together? That would, oh,
So T Town, I got a task for you.
I'm going to need some stuffs and things, just not right now. Who's going to SEMA? SEMA's coming up. Believe it or not, next week I'm going to be just, God, not that far from SEMA. Only SEMA ain't happening yet, and I'm not going there. Oh, my arms are so beat up and dirty, and body's all beat up. You guys should go check that video out about the door edge tape. Wonder if that would work for rear review for your site. It's the stuff I just bought from you. Alex, find the video. We must find the video. It's critical. I make Alex do all the dirty work. He learns so much that way.
Oh, was it on TikTok?
Nobody
Oh, oh,
even knows.
I found it as decorations, his Halloween decorations. You had some pretty bomb Halloween decorations, by the way.
Bomb diggity, I'm telling you. So, what is new in the world of new? Need to know. Hmm.
It's not on TikTok, is it?
Cam, we need to know where the video is. Find it faster than Alex.
Yep, I give up. I can't find it. I did post the link in most Facebook groups. Oh, let's try tint stuff. Window tint stuff. Oh, I don't want to write things. E Town. Oh, go back. Tim Johnson.
Is it on?
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Where is? What is it? Is it a YouTube video?
Yeah.
That's why.
Boom. There we go. Share. We're gonna go here. here. We're gonna go here. I don't know if I can't remember if I ever got this audio thing to work out. Can you hear it?
No. Open up voice meter and look for the bouncing thing where he's talking, and then click your number one button, your A1 button.
It's the A1 is on.
Or not the A1, I mean the B2, I think.
Can you hear now?
No, no,
How about now?
no. But I can hear me.
Quiet for a sec, Tim. Let me see.
It'd be the one where while it's playing. Well, actually, if it's YouTube, let me just find it. I'll play it.
Okay. Here, I'll paste you the link. Boom, 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 bam. Check your private chat. Yeah, Halloween is already over, basically.
Can you hear that?
No, but you don't have your screen shared.
Yes.
Hey, Tim, T-Town Tents, T-Town T-shirts. Just got my first sample in of door edge, door edge seal, and then the door panel cover from Matt. I did pick this up. I did pay for this myself from Sun Distributing. I'll put a link down below here for you. But I did test on one side over there. I was gonna make a video like the first time opening it, but I figured I would test it first. So the other side, I had to use this first and then put this down here. But it did seem like there was only one spot on this door panel. This is a Affinity QX80, I believe. So there was only one spot that this didn't feel like it stuck because this wasn't really sticking very well. The one thing I did notice when I did this tape is I didn't go far enough over here, so it didn't cover up very well. But it did cover up pretty well. So now I'm just gonna do a little example for you of how I'm using this. I might try to put that on first and see if I get it to come all the way around first. So let's move the camera here and let's see if I can get a better angle of the door panel. Better angle. So we'll try to put this on first. This stuff does rip pretty good, seems like. So yeah, we'll want to put a little extra here.
It's always good to
So
have
yeah,
extra.
this is definitely sticking a little bit better.
Extras, excellent idea.
Than it did on the other side. I don't typically use anything on door panels. I usually just wipe them down. But since I did get it, yeah, this side over here is still trying not to stick. But you can rip it. But through the plastic, you can't rip it. So there's that.
It does cut really nice too. I enjoy
Like I
it.
said, This right
It
here is not
does.
really sticking very well.
I'm
On
gonna
this
go
side,
ahead and
but
pause
I
this
will
just
be
for a
fine
moment.
without.
But one thing, you guys will notice if it's sticking on the majority of the panel, but you got some shady areas like around the edges or whatever, it's just life that happens to the door panel and it doesn't get cleaned. What I would do in this situation is I would go extra, and if you see down here where he's got the, you can stick that to the paint right there, and up front do the same thing, go just a little extra long and stick it to the paint right there, and that'll hold it, and you can even put some tension on it. But this tape that Matt uses, that's his storage guard tape, and it works really, really well. It sticks where most things don't. So yeah.
Oh, it's sticking. And then this is going to wrap down. The purpose of this is just to, you know, protect the door protector, and like I said, it's not as fast as he makes it look, but he's had it for a minute. I like the static that it does to it. Like, this has like a static cling kind of to it. But painter's tape, the ones that have the painter's tape for like painters, doesn't have this good stickiness on there. And then water will destroy it if you have to do it a couple times. So yeah, covers the pretty door panel up pretty good. So and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little slit here so I can get my finger inside there, roll the window up and down. This is not a tutorial how to tin a window, but this is the way that I'm going to tin a window, and I will file this top edge. And here's the file that I use right here. I'll put a link down in the description also to my Amazon link if you want to pick one of these up. I like these ones, little bastard files. So I'll speed it up from here, and we'll see when I get done tinting this window, and we'll see how it comes off.
Oh, it got loud.
I do pull seals.
Okay.
You know how you did good? You rub your finger like that across the top, and if you don't have to get stitches, you did good. I'm going to recommend, if you're just learning how to shave, don't check your windows that way.
I just want to stop that real quick, kind of show you a little of my file. So that's my file here. So we'll finish the window. All right, that's my tin in the windows. I sped it up. Hopefully you've seen it. So let's see what happens when we take this off. A little bit of water up there. That's because I didn't go all the way. That's because I didn't go up all the way. That's why I just went straight across there. But yeah, no water here. Throw it away. And definitely probably couldn't reuse the tape. Yeah, probably couldn't reuse the tape, like if you wanted to reuse it, but it's disposable. Like, there's some really good stuff here. So yeah, this is Seal Guard, Matt Flackmer. He created it and brought it to market, and then the tape and drape stuff that he has too. So I'll leave descriptions down below if there's something you're looking to get into. Like I said, this is the second door I've used this on, and I think I'm going to keep count of how many doors I can do with this. You know, average door. You know, as long as I ain't going too crazy on that. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to make a little video. Like I said, I have a description if you like the file that I used in there. Description from the Amazon link is down below. Sun Distributing is where I picked this up. Matt and him are both really close to me, so UPS ships one day, Matt ships mail, so that usually takes 3 days. So I wanted to get this here when I could. So like I said,
Yeah.
Tim, T-Town Tints and T-Town T-shirts. If you guys need anything, let me know. If you have any questions, put it down below. Hopefully this helps somebody. So until the next one, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya. Peace.
Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix you right now.
Brendan.
Brendan. Let's see. He's wanting to put him. He's down M30 a little more. He's over there. There's 66.
There you go, Cash. I posted a link to the video. He's got the link to the file in it. Actually, I could probably post the link to the file.
76.
There it is. There's the link. Oh, that's a big link. But that's a link to the file. Actually, let's remove this. Oh, can't remove it. Okay, we're gonna add a new one. We're gonna yeah, that's a little bit better. How much is that file? That file is $5.49. And it says for me, Prime, 1 day free shipping.
There we go. I added you. I fixed you.
You fixed him. How did you fix him?
Well, it seems as though when I put the address in the dealer locator, it just wants to put the Google marker in the wrong spot, but you can like drag and drop it. So I
I love
had
that.
to Google his shop and go to Google Maps, and then I found where his dot was. Then I had to figure out where his other dot was, and then I had to like travel the highway by dragging his dot down the highway. It was like 30 miles off.
Holy
Off by a lot.
Jesus.
It was probably not 30 miles, but it was a lot. It was like the next major town over.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Yep. I had to find the 7-Eleven. And it worked. He is fixed.
All right, see you, Lobo.
Bye, Lobo.
So apparently that's a thing. Our locator thing might have little funky glitches. So if you are on the dealer locator, check the pin and make sure that it's where it belongs. If it's not, get a hold of Alex. He will get you squared away.
Yeah. And yeah, Roberto, the tape in his, like when he first came out with that door panel cover, the tape was skinnier. He figured
Yeah,
that
the
he
new
would
stuff.
profit.
He made adjustments.
And I do the same thing T-Town does, but I put the door panel cover on first and then I put the tape over it. But I think the way that he does it might make a little more sense though, because it gives like a larger playing. I don't know. I just felt like you would have to like get over the big piece of tape. Like the water has to seep into that big piece of tape before it could seep into that little piece of tape. So like that's just like what I was thinking when I did it.
Now, for sticky purposes, you get the big piece of tape on first because it sticks to more area, and then the the door guard stuff will stick to that tape will stick to itself really well, so it just makes it stick a lot better. So you just got more. I mean, you could even do it three times if you wanted to, but most door panels you probably don't need to use two layers.
No. And if it's got armor all on it, it's not going to matter how many layers you use. 'Cause
Right.
it-
Yeah, when people use dressing on their door panels, it's it's game over. Stuff is not supposed to stick to door, that.
I
We
mean,
do
like
have them clay bars.
what if you like kept dressing on hand, alcohol like removed the dressing, use the tape, and then just redress it after?
So the problem is all dressing isn't created equal. So you might, there's no shine dressing, there's very shiny dressing, there's some satin type dressing, and they're all going to create a different appearance with the panel. And whatever you get, you just won't know. But I'll tell everybody a little secret. If it's not sticking, just pull back on the top edge of the panel a little bit and tuck between the seal in the door panel and it'll hold. So that's a quick fix for one that won't stick. And if you do pull seals, then you can just flip it around under the door panel or around the top edge of the door panel and it'll hold. So, couple little tips. In fact, there's a guy out there doing door panel covers that's his only means of holding the door panel cover on the door panel is to wrap it over the top edge of the door panel and tuck it, which I think for full time is kind of shitty. But when the tape won't stick, that's an option. But you're not going to find a tape that sticks to everything because as far as interior dressings go, nothing sticks to them. And if you was to find something that would stick to it, you wouldn't get it to unstick, and then you're going to damage door panels, and that's bad. You got to remember, life is give and take. So if you get it to work 100% the way that you want it to, it's in many situations going to work too well. And that's going to cause problems on the other. You ever heard of too much of a good thing's a bad thing? That's why. It's got to be balance. So, and that's just reality. It's been that way 35 years that I've been doing this. It's not new. It's just a thing. It's a thing that it is. Cash ordered the glacade tape instead of the bars. I
Or
have thought of
do
that,
that.
T Town, but just keep in mind every little thing that I add to the website takes away from the website. We had when we first built the website, we thought, how cool, now we can make it do everything that we wanted to. And we had so many things attached to it to do so many cool things. The website was just flat slow. And I mean slow. And I'd get complaints because people didn't like shopping on it because they felt like they were back in the days with dial-up internet, and it's just that all these things that do things in the background, the web pages to load has to go through all those processes. So even if it's not something you're using, that process is running in the background, causing you a slowdown. So as far as the referrals go, I don't know. I don't even remember where. I mean, there is affiliate link type programs, but I never looked too far into it because they're very taxing on the website. My recommendation is to just tell people that they need to write in the notes that you sent them. We'll see that. And then these guys will tell me, dang, we get a lot of orders and it says T Town sent them. And then I'll be like, hey, Tim, I really appreciate you. Let me send you some free film to try because I know once you try it, you're just going to make the switch. That's how that works. You're famous enough, Tim. But yeah, fame's overrated anyway. It really is. I promise. I started to get famous once and I didn't like it. Backed out. Problem with fame, and a lot of people are like with Matt, they're like, "Oh, I sent him a friend request and I'm still in purgatory. He's just never accepted it." And or I sent him a message and he never responded. With over 100,000 followers, do you realize how many messages he gets a day? He doesn't respond because he has to make he has to he's got a job to do. And the amount of messages he gets throughout the course of the day, it's just insane. And so how could you answer them all? And when he's got downtime, he'll scroll through some, but the odds that yours is one that he's going to actually look at is kind of slim. Just it's crazy. He's kind of in that middle ground where he doesn't quite have enough followers and views to make a full-time living. If he made a full-time living off of YouTube, then he could sit down and take the time to read and respond to all of them. And if he was able to do that, then things like glass aid tape and the clay bars and the door edge guard and the door panel covers wouldn't exist because he wouldn't have had time to develop them, and he wouldn't have had a reason to develop them because one of the reasons he developed them is because there's certain things he wants to show on his YouTube channel. And so it just all goes hand in hand, and there isn't enough hours in the day to do all of it. Now, he could hire somebody to monitor and respond, but then that's kind of fake because then he's not responding, somebody else is, and that's kind of deceitful. So yes, he does answer his questions on live, and the reason he's able to do that is because he uses this cool little gadget that actually reads his messages to him in his ear. So I'll tell you, you really want to drive him nuts though, go on there and do a bunch of emojis because it'll read off each emoji, and that's its own thing. So, but no, don't do that because that's awful. Although I may or may not have done that a few times just because. But yeah, if you need to, I'm not calling Matt a fake. He doesn't hire somebody to fake answer his messages. He just doesn't answer them. Matt's one of those guys that I really respect and appreciate because he paid a lot of attention to the good, bad, and indifferent of the industry, and what he tries to do and promote is the things that he approves of and deems as good, and the other stuff he just kind of shies away from. Blow up the smokes cost you $5 each. I don't know what you're talking about. If I had just another couple hundred followers, then you guys could super chat me. And then every time you saw me lighting a cigarette, if you super chatted $5, I would put it out. Yeah, that'd be a thing. I'd probably start vaping. Or I'd start chewing tobacco. Apparently people don't razz on people for chewing tobacco, even though it makes your mouth rot out,
It does.
which,
You get mouth rot.
oh, Matt's life smokes cost $5. Oh, if you want to get his fog machine going, I went on
Still
and
do that.
and one day started a super chat war, and we were just trying to smoke out the whole building. But he's smart. He gets the fast dissipating smoke, so it fogs, but then within seconds it just dissipates, and it's like But he learned that one the hard way because like you get a couple of those back to back and it'd fill up his whole area, and then you couldn't see anything. It was just foggy.
Dude, was that his $1,000 day?
Yeah, we've actually got a couple of those, but
That
yeah,
was those are crazy. I remember like the shit would just get rowdy. It was just one super chat after another.
yeah.
Like the super chat uh dude couldn't keep up. Yep. It was 1,200 plus when he did the free tint for that guy. Yep.
Oh yeah, the Corvette. Same thing. He was over $1,000 when this one account that he was doing. He did the owner's Jeep, and he did it for free. And yeah, when he does a free tint job, people super chat the hell out of him. He makes more on super chats doing a free tint job than he does charging people for the tint job. But yeah, he still hasn't figured out that he could just go ahead and do free tint jobs and he'd probably bankroll.
Well, it's almost that time.
It is. Actually, it is that time. Guys, you've been fantastic. I really appreciate you hanging out with us. I won't see you next week, most likely. I'm going to be in a different time zone and I'm going to be in the middle of the desert during Tool Talk. So, like 4, 3, 2, 1. So it'll be like 1 o'clock there. So yeah, I'll be out in the middle of the desert with no cell phone reception. So I won't even have an opportunity to join. So Alex is going to bring it to you next week. And let's hope he doesn't give away the whole freaking business, because sometimes people do stupid shit like that while I'm gone. I don't know if Alex is one of those people, but we're going to find out. And
Maybe.
yeah, until next time, Alex, we'll see you next week. Maybe next Tuesday, if things ain't going too busy, maybe you can get Brittany on.
Oh, maybe.
People still want to see Brittany make a return. She's just been busy. But if me and Mary are in the middle of the desert, who's gonna know, right? Oh, wait, shit. So we'll
It'd be
see
the-
what next week has to offer. But for me, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. I don't know. We'll see where I am in the United States. I still got to drive back from Utah, and I'm not exactly sure what time we're heading back and if we're going to come straight back or if we're going to take the scenic route. So we shall see. But I will see you when I'm supposed to, and Alex will see you guys next week. And until then, peace out.